Kate and William's secret holiday in the Greek islands. A brand new report appears to confirm a huge rumor about Kate and William that has been swirling around for weeks. There have been no videos, no photos, no insouciantly tussled Insta posts or even random holidaymakers' blurry iPhone snaps. Somehow the most famous family in the world, which includes 2 future kings, a future queen, Princess Charlotte and a future Bullingdon Club star quaffer, have managed to exercise their God-given right as Brits to roast their tender, vitamin D-deprived skin under the baking Mediterranean sun, and no one got a single picture. Which is a long way of saying, there now seems to be confirmation that Prince William and Kate, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and their kids have just had a secret holiday in Greece. For weeks now there have been rumors that the Waleses had flown to the island of Kefalonia via private jet and then boarded a luxury yacht only slightly larger than the land size of Liechtenstein to bob about in the azure waters of the Ionian Sea and consume a portion of their body weight in halloumi. But rumors they remained, until now. The Daily Mail has deemed the case solved, saying that reporting from the Kefalonia press confirms the Wales' Greek jaunt, which constituted not just a nice spot of good weather and excessive saganaki, but was an opulent getaway of the sort usually enjoyed by tech titans, Wall Street wonderkinds and NBA stars who invested early in Nvidia. William and Kate have joined the super yacht set. Specifically, according to the Mail and the press, the Waleses set sail aboard a 60 meters, $41 million yacht called the Lady Beatrice, which features pin-striped sofa seating, faux Greek columns, and a Renaissance-style fresco ceiling in the formal dining area. I wouldn't be waiting for Architectural Digest to call. The super tinny can sleep 16 guests, has dining areas across 2 decks and its very own pool, lest a pint-sized small HRH doesn't want to venture into the sea. A yachting website describes the vessel as a testament to opulence, according to the Mail. Photos of the interior of the Beatrice suggest it is decidedly more comped Vegas high roller suite than old money, but hey, a freebie's a freebie. I'm assuming the Beatrice is owned by British financier and entrepreneur Peter Dubins. The Wales' super yacht holiday is a far cry from previous years that have seen them spend their summer embracing middle-class norminess, building damp sandcastles in Cornwall and sprinkling malt vinegar on soggy chips. According to the press, the royal party also included Kate's parents Michael and Carol Middleton and 4 other close relatives, so place your bets on whether it was Sister Pippa Matthews and her brood or brother James Middleton and his. Vacationing Brits on Kefalonia were denied the chance to see their next king and queen on land after the Wales' security team, per the press, on 3 occasions went to the local town of Fiscardo to assess, ultimately reporting that their bodyguards deemed the large number of their countrymen and their pints of local Mythos lager meant it wasn't a good idea. Instead, the family stayed on their floating refuge. One onshore adventure, the press reported that the Beatrice sent a tender to Kefalonia's main city of Argostoli to pick up a diving suit for Prince George because he was crazy about the seabed of Kefalonia. Google Translate really has a way with words. Since the Waleses returned to the UK and finally managed to rinse the salt out of their togs, they have also been to Balmoral for their mandatory mass royal holiday. However, with the news of William and Kate's super yacht holiday now appearing to be confirmed, this trip could, and some might argue should, land them in hot water. Private jets and gas-guzzling floating gin palaces are not exactly green now, are they? William's big shiny legacy project is the Earthshot Prize, which is about finding innovative solutions to the climate crisis, a laudable bit of work which does not tally with him spending his downtime enjoying luxury travel that must spew out carbon dioxide like a Soviet-era coal plant. There is also the money part of things. Poor old Britain is really having a time. More than 1 in 3 children and a quarter of adults are living in poverty, a landmark report found late last year, with deprivation levels the highest they have been in the UK in the 21st century. Britain is currently in the midst of an epidemic of extreme poverty, which is seeing desperate families needing crisis resources. The beleaguered National Health Service is buckling. The government has found a $100 billion-ish black hole in the nation's finances. This winter will see people hit with even further rising heating costs, and the 4-years-long cost of living crisis is dragging on. Those blithely unaffected by, say, rising egg prices and doing a spot of Marie Antoinetting are not getting a free ride. The revelation last week that the Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner has just bought a $1.6 million seaside weekender has seen her getting a right kicking in the papers. Which is to say, the Prince and Princess quietly going off to enjoy a Bezos-Sean caliber break is tone-deaf and risks attracting an unusual sort of public anger. Also, the Wales is off doing some 0.1%er living goes against the 11 months of the year they spend posting relatable family content on social media and pushing the image of them as regular sorts who spend their weekends playing Uno and fighting over the last M&S pork and fennel banger. This is not the only recent example of William and Kate embracing an increasingly luxe life, with Kensington Palace confirming they will soon move to their supposed forever home, the 8-bedroom Forest Lodge. The Prince and Princess now face having to thread a very tricky needle to continue pushing the brand barrow of him as an admirable climate avenger, when he has 3 homes with at least 25 bedrooms to his name. And for Kate, to keep up the relatable mum vibe when she is the proud new owner of a 24-seat dining table, a house with its own ballroom and enough staff to do the skirting boards of a hulking Georgian manor. Tricky stuff. And then lastly, we have to play the double standard card, which is to ask the perennial question, but about if this was the other two? What about if we weren't talking about the dutiful Waleses going off on a super yacht holiday but about flown the co-op renegades Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? If this was the case, then today parts of the British press and internet would be accusing them of hypocrisy, given Harry has also had a crack at banging the eco drum, and they would be winding themselves up over the gaucherie of it all. I mean, a faux Renaissance fresco. As we know, free passes do tend to get handed out to the Waleses in a way that the Sussexes don't get, but then again William and Kate are generally seen as dutiful sorts committed to king, country and the odd ceremonial tree planting, while the Sussexes can't crown ink in favor of supposed freedom. How's that turning out for them, do you think? Interestingly, William and Kate were not the only members of the royal family at sea this summer, with Queen Camilla also enjoying a break on a borrowed super yacht. Landlubbing. So last year, Kate Middleton and Prince William to make first public appearance in almost 2 months as kids head back to school. The Prince and Princess of Wales are stepping out as Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis return to the classroom. Kate Middleton and Prince William are set to step out for their first official outing in 7 weeks as their children return to the classroom for a new school year. Kensington Palace announced on September 1 that the Prince and Princess of Wales, both 43, will visit the newly transformed gardens of the Natural History Museum in London on Thursday, Sept. 4. The couple will visit the museum the day after their children, Prince George, 12, Princess Charlotte, 10, and Prince Louis, 7, return to the classroom at Lambrook School. The Prince and Princess of Wales's children all attend the coeducational prep school near their home in Windsor, and the new school term starts on Wednesday, Sept. 3. Prince William and Princess Kate make a point of being present when their children start a new school year. In September 2022, William and other members of the royal family traveled to Scotland to see Queen Elizabeth after her doctors announced that they were concerned for her health before her death on Sept. 8. However, Kate stayed behind because it was George, Charlotte and Louis's first day as new pupils at Lambrook. The Prince and Princess of Wales's most recent official public appearance was when they attended the Wimbledon Championships on July 13, where they brought Prince George and Princess Charlotte to see the men's singles finals. Avid tennis player Kate is patron of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, and the family had a front row seat to the competition from the royal box. The family was spotted, albeit more informally, again on August 24, when they drove to church at Crathy Kirk near Balmoral Castle. Crathy Kirk is the royal family's go-to church during summer stays at Balmoral Castle, their private residence that's been a summer retreat for generations, and William was seen driving with his wife and kids to a Sunday service. After Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis get settled on Wednesday, their parents will appear at the Natural History Museum. Princess Kate is patron of the museum, and the royal couple will visit to see the gallery's newly refreshed gardens and meet young people participating in programs designed to connect them with nature and boost biodiversity in urban spaces. Environmental innovation and instilling an appreciation for nature in the next generation are values close to both Prince William and Princess Kate's hearts. The Prince of Wales is the founder of the Earthshot Prize, a prestigious global environmental contest accelerating change through a 10-year campaign, while Princess Kate celebrates the outdoors through her ongoing Mother Nature video series, supports the Scouts and has spoken about how nature brought her solace while she was undergoing treatment for cancer. Kate Middleton couldn't hold back when Prince William was teased over balding by royal butler. Former butler Grant Harold is speaking about his time serving the royal family, as he launches a new book, out Sept. 23. Like their mother Princess Diana, both Prince William and Prince Harry would enjoy chatting to staff casually in the kitchens of the royal households. They also, like their late mom, loved a gossip and a tease with staffers, and one day, that may have gone too far. Grant Harold, a former butler to King Charles and his sons, recalls, you hear these stories about their mother and how she would go in the kitchens and sit on the worktops and have chats. What was nice about her boys is they were the same. The nice thing about Kate and William, and Harry, is they always thank people. The king, when he was Prince Charles, would too, he'd be grateful. But they would always come and find you and thank you for what you'd done, he adds. Harold, promoting his new book The Royal Butler, out September 23, which chronicles his journey from working-class Scotland to serving the late Queen Elizabeth, recalls one such chat where the conversation turned to aging. I said, from a man's point of view, the worst is when you start receding, you start going bald, he remembers. Kate started sniggering, and I looked over at William and he said, thanks, Grant. And leaned forward to show his hair. But the prince was able to get back at the butler one day. Harold had gone out and got a fake tan in Bath, a short drive away from Highgrove House. However, it didn't go quite as planned. Serving dinner soon afterward, Charles and Camilla wondered what the strange smell was. Camilla was looking at me, just staring. The king said, what have you done? What color did you pick, Oompa Loompa? Harold recalls. Prince William and his then-girlfriend Kate saw him soon afterwards. William said, what have you done? Has it gone everywhere? And being told yes, he repeated, everywhere. I said it was, everywhere. He said, can I see it? Quote. Harold explains, I had to take my shoes and socks off to show him my toes, which were orange. He thought it was brilliant. He got his own back. He adds, chatting to media, chatting over tea and cakes at the Rubens Hotel in the shadow of where he used to work at Buckingham Palace, Harold jokes, I'm just lucky I didn't dye my hair green as well, I'd have been in the next Wonka movie.